Hey folk, hope everybody doing real good. I'm going to whoop up a little quick, simple steak sauce here this evening. And this is a steak sauce I come up with quite a while back. I had ran out of my homemade steak sauce. Didn't have no A1 or nothing, and I just had to have something because the steak was already on the grill. And I remember I had ordered some Worcestershire sauce one time when I was eating at Dickie Brennan's Steakhouse down in the French Quarter. And they brought me a steak sauce, and it was very savory, and it was a little bit sweet. And I fooled around, and I kind of came up with something similar. It's not exactly the same by any means, but this is pretty good. And it goes really good with a steak that is a little bit spicy, or it's in chili powder or blackened, with Cajun seasonings. This goes real good with that, countering some of that spice, because like I said, it's a little bit sweet and savory. There's not much that goes in it. It's very easy to do. I've got a tablespoon of butter there, and you're going to need another teaspoon to get started. A little bit of onion powder, minced garlic, Worcestershire sauce, some molasses, some low-sodium soy sauce, and some black pepper. Put a pat of butter in, about a teaspoon. Let that melt real good. All right, we're going to go in with a heaping teaspoon of minced garlic, and I mean a heaper. About a teaspoon and a half. If you can get it all on one, help yourself. Backs it quicker. We're going to put about a half a teaspoon of onion powder in there. About a half a teaspoon of black pepper. And stir this around this butter. Let those seasonings get to kicking. Now we're going to go in with a tablespoon of that molasses. And we're going to get some Worcestershire in here. 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons, about 4 tablespoons. We're going to get a tablespoon of this low-sodium soy sauce in, plus a splash or 2 more. Alright, I'm going to let that sit there and bubble until this thickens up a little bit, and then we're going to finish it off with a little butter. Alright, this has been bubbling down here a few minutes. You can see it's thickened up pretty good. When it starts foaming on top, you know it's getting pretty close. I'm going to let this go about another minute. And we'll get some butter in here. Alrighty, I think that's about where it needs to be. Let's see here. Yeah, about like that right there. I'm going to go ahead and cut the fire off. I'm going to let it cool just a minute and then whoosh this butter in. Alright, that's cooled off there a minute. Let's get a tablespoon of butter in. We're just going to whisk this in here. And you want to let it cool a little bit so that butter don't break, turn into a mess. And I tell you, this is a good steak sauce. It's good on London broil too. Any steak that's seasoned real savory or spicy, this is a good sauce for that. Alright folks, that's ready for the table. Some good stuff. Till next time, peace.